Welcome everyone back to another episode of Not So Pro Mix. I'm Danny. Okay, so now on to the next part of this video, which is the guitars. Steel guitar, the pedal guitar, the mandolins, and the Hammond. And so what I did with this, I actually changed also the panning of the guitars. I put them to 60, and last time I had them at 100. And then I changed the panning to the mandolins to 100 from 60. And the reason why I did that is because the acoustics fill up more, to me, in my opinion, fill up more. And they're more, the rhythm part, this is more of an accompany. I just decided to do it that way. Here's what it sounds like, what I did for these two acoustic guitars. Okay, you can see what I did was I cut out the high pass at about 100. I did a boost at 209 to kind of fill in that extra part, like the lower end of the acoustic, to give it more warmth, more punch down there. And then I cut out a little bit of the mids, around 600. It was a little boxy, so I didn't like that. And then I slightly boosted 2.5 at 2K. And then this one might seem weird to you, but I boosted quite a bit at 12.5, only because I wanted to get the clarity of the picking, of the strumming, and I wanted it to kind of cut through. So again, on the other guitar, on the acoustic right, I did the same thing. Did a high pass at 100. I did a cut though here at 210. Had too much, so I kind of wanted to get a little bit out. On 292, I kind of wanted to fill in what I took out a little bit, just barely at 1.5. So again, I did a boost at 3K at 3.5 dB, and then again, same on this side, but at 12, 6.5. Again, this guitar over here was picking more. This left guitar was strumming more, so I kind of wanted to bring both of those out. So here's what they sound like. Now without. It just kind of brings it out more a little bit, not too much. The steel guitar. Now with this one, I cut again at 100. I did a little small boost at 300, if you hear it. Just kind of brings the lower frequency, the low mid. I gave a boost at 5.6 K. That sounds like this. Just kind of brought out a little bit of the high frequency that were the high mids. Just sounded good with the acoustic, and I'll play them both right now in just a few seconds. And then I did a high shelf at 10, a little bit under 2. So here's with the acoustics. With EQ. All right, so you can see it just brings out the steel guitar a little more, and doesn't interfere with the acoustics. Let me see. Then I put a compressor, the Drummer S73. I left it on clarity 1. I turned on the air, and let me see. I boosted about 3 dB, and I only went to maybe 55%. So here's what it sounds like without and then with. And let me put the acoustics back in so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Oop. Okay, and you see there that the compressor was taking about 10 dB off. So with the mandolin, here's what the mandolins. So, you know, one side picks, the other side strums, and then it switches off. You know, this side strums and this side picks. So that's pretty neat. So what I did with the EQ for both, I took off I did a high pass filter at 100. On the left one, I took out 240 band 3. I added 3.9 at 969 hertz. All right, so with that, it kind of brought out the mids on it, so it would cut through a little more. Again, I did a boost at 11.8, and here's what that sounds like. It just kind of brightened it up and brought out the higher end. So with the other one, what I did was the same thing, 100. I did one at 252. I did a boost at 1.1. Let you hear what that sounds like. Again, that brought out the mids for that, and it helped it cut more through. And then again, I did a boost at 10K, and the same thing with same basic principle for the other one. I just wanted to cut through and bring out the higher part of the mandolin. So, and then without EQ. All right, and this is what it sounds like with the acoustic and the steel. And then I'll do the EQ in and EQ out for the mandolins. All right, and to my ear, they stuck out more, and then it kind of took out the lower parts of the mandolin, which I left for the acoustic guitar to take care of. All right, now on to the Hammonds. This is what they sound like without anything. I mean, right off the bat, you can hear, there's that certain frequency, I want to say around 900, I think it was, where it's just kind of resonates a little too much. And so I think I took some of it out. Yeah, it was on this the left Hammond, right, 944. And I'll play it so you guys can hear what that little extra, resonance. I don't know if you can hear it. It's just that really loud, kind of reminds me of the emergency system thing when you get on your phone or on your TV screen. I just wanted to get rid of that didn't want it to overpower anything and stick out, because that, to me, that's annoying. So I wanted to get rid of that for sure. And then I did a little bit of a cut at 419, and then again I took out at 80 on this one. And then I did a little boost, well, not a little, but quite a bit at 11.5. And then again, I did a cut at 100 on this one. I did a boost at 185. I did a cut at 472. Did a boost at 1.6. And then I did another high shelf at 10. So let me play those for you by themselves with the EQ and then without. Without. It's not much of a difference, but I didn't want to change it that much because they sounded okay. It was just that 900 hertz spot on this left one that kind of I really wanted to take out, and then also the lower parts of the Hammond. So here's everything together. So there you go. That's the guitars, the mandolin, and the Hammond. And on this one, no, I'll save it for another video. I'll show you how I do my auxes over here at the end. So my next video is going to be these auxes, the vocals, and if we get to it, the effects. All right. I'll see you next video. If you like, go ahead and subscribe and share. And we'll see you on the next video.